brave adventures tonight with our mighty team. Heroes we become, living out the dream. Roll the dice, feel the thrill, monsters we will overthrow, questing with friends in the RPG show.
It's Tuesday, it's time to look at some brand new Games Workshop Warhammer fun. And who is this big stompy dude? This is Lieutenant Titus. And this is a life-size or larger than life-size diorama that you can find at the London South Bank. It's on display there, and I guess is wandering around London for a little bit and then going to stay at the Games Workshop offices. So could you just imagine seeing this guy in the dark? Just, you're walking home from, I think that's near the Eye, if I remember London correctly. There's Tower Bridge. I think this is near the London Eye. Yeah. I mean, it's been a while, but yeah. So, you've just left the pub. You're heading to pick up the train to go home, or you've just got out of work and you're heading to get the train to go home or whatever. And you see this just standing there in the dark. I would think I would I'd be a little frightened and just seeing it during the day. I mean, plus, how long did it take them to put this up? I mean, it must have been a surprise for people coming in work the next day and like, did you see what was in front of the store? That wasn't there yesterday, was it? I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Do we know who this gentleman is? But, oh, man, it's just so cool. So cool. The closest we have to this here where I live is either Disneyland type stuff or when they do dioramas for holidays up in like Hollywood or Burbank. Here in Ventura, not so much, but wow. Thanks for going to all this trouble for give giant General Titus, Lieutenant Titus, a home. And I guess then when they're done displaying him, he will go to live permanently at one of the Games Workshop sites or one of the Games Workshop stores. I wonder if we'll see more of these pop-ups all over London of just random characters from Warhammer. That would be cool. All right, and other Warhammer news that doesn't involve gigantic things. It's more Kill Team. It's basically a lot more Kill Team. I'm not sure why, but we got 1, 2, 3 new kill teams, 4 new kill team, and then 5 new kill teams. So if we got 5 new kill teams related stories for this Games Workshop Tuesday. So let's take a look at them. Painters from the Warhammer community dive into Kill Team Hivestorm. All right, so this is, again, building up for the upcoming paint contest, Golden Demons, stuff like that. So these are different individuals painting up the same or similar units. So right now we're looking at the Stingwings, which are obviously a insect-themed race. Evil insects, always cool. Space insects, always cool. Evil space insects with guns. I don't know. Actually, that one looks like a supervillain. I could use that one as a superhero game. And here's a different take on them. These are more classic Hornet markings. These look like this guy was going more for Bumblebee markings. This individual decided to incorporate a diorama and used blue. Unusual blue. I mean, there's butterflies that are blue, and there are some beetles that are blue. But bees, wasps, hornets, I don't think there's any blue. They tend to run in various shades of yellow and black for some reason. So here we have the same units, again, with the blue. I'm not sure why, but okay. They definitely stand out compared to the others. So, and then this individual went for red and white and went for the Tau look with the almost anime white, which we normally see on like Tau units. So interesting. Different choice. Probably a story behind this. And then this one went for more of a midnight blue night insect, giving them more of a beetle look than a hornet bee wasp look. This individual decided to use a little Photoshop and a little play with light and dark to really show off the menace of his or her insect, with the black and red and the black background and the wings disappearing and then the diffused light coming down on it. Excellent work of lighting and photoshopping. Black on black, I don't know. I mean, sometimes I think the black absorbs the black. This one, though, does stand out. It just really pops, which is unusual. And then the red really sets it off. So well done, whoever this is. This is Just Another Killer Team Podcast. Wow. Who names their kid Just Another Killer Team Podcast? Maybe it's Just Another Killer is the first name and Team Podcast this is the last name. I don't know. And here we have going for the Tau colors with the more anime-ish white and stuff and giving them a much more mechanical look. More insects. These from Mountainside Tabletop for of a dark grayish color. More of an earthen tone insects. Not a lot of flying insects have these colors, but there are some butterflies. How do I know so much about insects? I don't know. This one just went for a variety. All of them unusual. I mean, partially I like the fact that they're trying to break away from the stereotypical, well, they're insects, let's make them look like bees. It really is sort of in their name since they're the hive. But this one's showing us that it can work with different looks. Flesh colored, This one, This one, yes. This one looks good. This one reminds me of the beach for some reason. And this one, I'm 60-40 on this one. These three are definitely my favorite from this individual, but this one right here, for some reason, really pops. Then we get some more. We get another bug, and then this random dude. I don't know why this guy's showing up with the bugs. I guess just some. Maybe he's the exterminator. I don't know. Just was walking down the street and saw them taking the photos and decided to photobomb it. Maybe he's there for comparison of size. This person went the extra effort. We've got some washes going on. Definitely, this one really pops. Squad Games Entertainment. Now we get some dudes or dudettes. Actually, this is Darcy Bono giving us some type of colonial space marine hero with a lightning sword. Love the lightning effect on the sword. Love the use of the diorama. Hate this. I don't know why. I mean, I guess they're supposed to be jetpacks, but they just feel unwieldy, you know, and they'd feel like in an actual combat, they would be more of a hindrance. But I don't know, maybe not. I just don't really like them. I like the idea, you know, the Waldo with the lamp on it, but I don't know. They just don't look. This one's from Turning Point Tactics. This is another Marine type dude. He's got his lunch, so he's going into work. He's got his jetpack, which is just, I think, again, a little too unwieldy. Well, look at these cute little dudes. These are grenadiers, I guess. So they're little robots, and they've got skulls on them just for giggles. So this little drones. Ground drones. Don't see enough ground drones. You know, we see plenty of air drones in movies and TV shows. We don't see enough, ground drones. Occasionally on a remote control car, but I know they've done as much with the ground drones as they have with the air drones. I guess air drones are cooler. Lady Kane brings us some blue colonial space dudes, going back to the classic blue, the pretty much agreed upon color. This guy's standing on a boombox. I'm just going to forgive that. Then we got this diorama from Sky Serpent 40K. Nice. Very nice. And that's it. So just different individuals taking a look at the kill teams. Speaking of kill teams, we've got Chaos Kill Team with the Galaxy Burn. So these are the Chaos dudes. So this is a general overview of the Chaos dudes. This guy's got an outrageously large fist. This is sort of some Chaos elephant person. Their special ability, some tips of how to work them, another special ability, and then a sample of one of the troops. So we've seen this before. This seems to be the standard way to present these, which I really like, because it just tempts you enough. So here we have space goat people. Their special ability, some information on them, and a typical member of the units. Here we have a space cultist, chaos cultist in space. You could definitely use these for D&D too. This guy's wearing candles as his armor. And this guy's I love the paper. I love this. I don't know why. I just do. I love the way they incorporate the little scroll work. Hat's a little ridiculous. This guy definitely looks pretty scary. Obviously, some type of necromancer up there. Another sword wielder. Sort of don't really fit in with space, but hey, Warhammer space is just weird. Here's their special ability to mutate each other. And then a typical member. And that's those dudes and dudettes. Here's another Chaos Kill team. These are the Cunning and Resourceful Alien. These are the Commandos, which I guess are Space Orcs. Their special ability, typical member. Here's the Fearstalker Kinbad, which are space insects. I think they're insects. They sort of look half insect, half... No, I think they're birds. Yeah, I think they're supposed to be like some type of flightless bird people. Evil space chickens. Their spatial ability, a typical member. Then we have Pathfinders, just normal dudes in armor. Yes. Their special ability and a typical member. We've got the Hero Tech Circle. I guess these guys are sort of chaosium. Chaos. I don't know what the word is. We've got this dude. Chaos, some type of evil spellcaster with this dude with this ridiculous gun. And actually, all these guns are pretty ridiculous. And then their special abilities. Typical member. Got the Brood Brothers. These look like a support unit. Nothing really special about these dudes. Their special ability and sample member. We've got the Hearthkin Salvagers. Looks like these are space dwarves. These space dwarves. They really look very dwarf. Their special ability, sample member. Here's the Harkonnen Jaegers. Again, these look very dwarf-like. I don't know if they're supposed to be dwarfs-like, but they're very sturdy and stocky. And of course, sort of got this Russian thing going on, which just sort of makes me think dwarf. Then we got some more kill team. We've got Loyalists versus Heretics. I don't know which is which, but Angels of Death doesn't sound like a bunch of nice guys, but you never know. Their special ability, tips how to use them, sample member. Then we got the Phobos Strike Team, just a standard, classic, old school Warhammer 40K Colonial Marines unit. Their special ability, sample member. We got the Scout Squad for our Colonial Marines, going up ahead and making sure the way is safe for the actual big hitters. Their special ability, how to use them, sample member. We've got the Legionnaires. I guess these are the elite Space Marine types. They're so elite they don't need bolters. They've just got swords and stuff. Actually, the guys in the back who got swords, bolters. Their special ability, tips on how to run them, sample member. Then we got the Nemesis Claw. I guess these are the bad guys. You can tell they're the bad guys because this guy's got an entire human torso on his banner. More of the same. And that's it. We've got a new unit for Blood Bowl. This is Zargamede. He's a pirate-themed orc with a gun that shoots footballs and screws. That's just awesome. So this is what they wanted him to look like cartoon-wise. And this is what he ended up looking like. Well done, whoever. Looks like we've got a VR Space Marines video game coming out. Defenders of Everax. This one looks like he's at a VR arcade, but I guess you could play it at home. So some VR Warhammer 40K love if you're a VR guy person. who plays VR stuff. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about either. Let's go back to looking at Titus. It's just, yeah, dude, the amount of time and effort and coolness and risking putting it in the public, knowing that you risk somebody, defacing it or stealing it, but just like you're so committed to getting the art out there and sharing your love for the hobby and driving in new customers that you're like, let's risk it. No, they might have had a higher security guard. Like, let's give them the base of the doubt. Okay, that's it for Warhammer today. 15 minutes of big stompy mechs. Yes, if you like the Warhammer stuff as much as I do, let me know. If you want to see me continue doing this every Tuesday. If you're like, dude, you're wasting my time, do something better with your Tuesdays, let me know. Remember, this is your channel. You tell me what you want to see. I am here to provide you with a service. I know there's plenty of other channels you can go to. So what can I do to make your time here at the OGGM Adventures much more happy? You tell me. Till next time, here's some music.
Yo, check. Yeah, we're not the type to play games. You can stake claims. Came to show the movement more.